It's Thursday, 30th January, and the markets wrapped up on a positive note. Realty and oil and gas stocks led the gains, while IT and media sectors faced pressure. Let's take a closer look at today's market performance. The Nifty ended 86 points higher at 23,249, while the Sensex gained 226 points to close at 76,759. Market participation was balanced, with 2,149 shares advancing against 1,800 declines. Sector-wise, IT, media, and consumer durables slipped up to 1.8%, while oil and gas, realty, and healthcare posted gains of 1 to 1.8%. Bharat Electronics, Power Grid Corp, Hero MotoCorp, Bharti Airtel, and Cipla led the gains on the Nifty, reflecting strong buying interest in select sectors. On the flip side, Tata Motors, Adani Enterprises, Shriram Finance, Bajaj Finserv, and Adani Ports emerged as top drags, weighing on broader market sentiment. The Indian rupee closed slightly weaker at 86.6250 on Thursday, down from 86.54. Despite state-run banks selling dollars near 86.60 to limit losses, the currency remained under pressure amid foreign outflows and expectations of RBI rate cuts. Investors have withdrawn over $8.5 billion this month. SEBI has imposed new rules on financial influencers, restricting their use of live stock market data in educational content. The new regulation mandates a 3-month delay for stock prices, aiming to prevent real-time trading tips disguised as education. This move targets unregistered advisory businesses, building on SEBI's earlier restrictions from October 2024. Bharat Electronics, BEL, shares surged as Q3 FY25 net profit rose 47.32% YoY to 1,316 crore rupees. Revenue jumped 39.14% to 5,756 crore rupees. For FY25 so far, turnover reached 14,173 crore rupees, with PBT at 4,242 crore rupees and PAT at 3,183 crore rupees. The order book stood at 71,100 crore rupees. The broader market saw mixed movements today. The Nifty Mid-Cap 100 dipped slightly by 0.01%, while the Small Cap 100 managed a 0.12% gain, signaling selective interest in smaller stocks amidst cautious market sentiment. Gold traded above $2,778 on Thursday, up 0.7%, as it eyed a potential all-time high. This came after a hawkish Federal Reserve decision, with Chairman Powell refusing to comment on President Trump's push for lower rates. Amid tariff concerns, gold shipments to the US have surged, causing shortages in London and an $82 billion stockpile in New York. Additionally, a new gold bar integrity database aims to trace gold origins and prevent counterfeits. Adani Enterprises reported an 88% YoY drop in Q3 FY25 profit, posting 228.64 crore rupees, down from 1,972.75 crore rupees last year. Profit attributable to owners plummeted 97% to 58 crore rupees. Total income fell 8% YoY to 23,500 crore rupees. EBITDA decreased 5% YoY to 3,071 crore rupees. Dabur India reported a modest growth in Q3 FY25, with net profit rising by 2% year-on-year to 522.38 crore rupees. Revenue for the quarter stood at 3,355.25 crore rupees, up 3% from the same period last year. Despite a 4% increase in total expenses, EBITDA grew 1.8% to 809.9 crore rupees. Shares of Dabur rose by 4% following the announcement, closing at 539 rupees. Waaree Energies reported a 296% YoY rise in Q3 FY25 net profit to 493 crore rupees, up from 124 crore rupees last year. Revenue surged 117% to 3,457 crore rupees. Sequentially, PAT grew 36%, while revenue dropped 3.2%. And that wraps up for today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for the latest market insights.